Yep. Yep. That is the one. All right, 20 footer. That was a bad putt. All right, hole 11's only 185. Down there, hard right. While some of these holes are extremely short, they are also not easy because that requires so much angle. I gotta throw this. All right, we're gonna go resistor and try to take it, take about 70% off of it. I don't see any way of getting that. I don't want to try to go right of those little trees, which would be a great line. It's just that's so low. I can't do that on the tee pad. Okay, well that's pretty much parked. All right, so hole 11, that was actually a perfect drive. It's a little 8-footer here. Okay, hole 12 is a par 3, 250 foot, straight up on the right. I can see the basket up there on the right side of the tree line. I think this is a resistor forehand. Just try to throw it low over that hill in a straight line so it turns a little bit and finishes up at the basket. There's a little bit turn more than I wanted, but that'll give us a deep circle 1 putt. I have to go to the straddle putt due to the footing. Hole 13 is par 3. It's right up there. I'm giving you the best angle I can. There's no room behind the tee pad. But yeah, it's just a straight shot at it. Go with a Proton Envy. Still only a 20-footer. The putt is back, I think. I don't want to speak too soon, and I've had some bad ones today. You know, this course reminds me a lot of Monroe from my area. Well, Monroe is 20 minutes south of me, 25 minutes south of me anyways, but this is like northern Monroe would be the way I put it. But hole 4, first par, so hole 14, first par 4, and it's only 330 feet. You can see it straight up there. The wind is coming back now, which you can probably see on these trees. All right, we're gonna go coalesce due to the wind. You know, sometimes you just have like a perfect damn drive, and then it clips the one thing in the way due to the wind. Let's go with a Pyro. Oh, not the counter skip and the roll. So lucky me. It looked like I thought that I rolled down this hill, but apparently it stayed here, and I just about messed that putt up. All right, hole 15, 425 foot, but pretty well downhill there, left center frame. We're gonna wait just a second because the group in front of me is crossing over on 16 right now. I mean, they're probably 500 plus feet out there, so I can't get there, but I'm probably gonna go with the dimension to swing it out really wide and try to throw a little straight shot. It's gonna fade hard. It's a super overstable disc, and it's too much disc for my noodle arm, but we're back out on the front side of the course where there's a bunch of wind for some reason. So I don't wanna risk hyzering out into those trees. So I'm just gonna go far right with a super overstable disc and let it do all the work. See if we can just get an easy 3 here. Oh my gosh, that is my wind fighter. Look at it just continuing to go right. That is nuts. All right, so at least the distance was good. Dimension is a awesome wind fighter. Just leave me at the simple little forehand up shot, as long as I don't let the wind do anything stupid to me here. It's very tempting to run at this. This wind, we're not gonna mess with it. All right, take a tap out birdie. Putting from 40 feet out. All right, hole 16 is a par 3, 340 feet out there. Let's try my blue Synapse. Takes so long. So what seemed like a 30-minute wait, even though it's probably like, it's honestly close to 10. The Synapse will tap it out for us, and that's a good birdie. All right, so we finally get to hole 17. Oh, par 5, 540 feet. That's got to be the long one. Par 3, 325 uphill. Yeah, because I'm getting 342, which means I probably shot through the chains. So the short pin, that's a shame that the short pin's a par 3 right there, and it's still 325 significantly uphill. I mean, the par 5 out there is easier to score on. 540, we're gonna play both just to see what would happen. So for the short pin, we're gonna go with the free tail, just because it's understable, and that way I should be able to hyzer it just around this tree and let it do all the work going uphill. A little bit shorter than I wanted. It's not gonna be a birdie, but easy par there. For the long pin, I'll go with my relativity, and I'll kind of throw it on a somewhat similar line, because this is uphill. I don't want to give it any time to fade out, because it goes down the hill that way and it'll just keep fading, keep fading. So I'm going to try to throw it kind of at the short spot. Oh, look at that, just fall straight down. Because relativity's pinned high over there on the left. Let's see if we can make a putt here. This is a 40 footer maybe, close to it. Just give it some height, dude. The only problem I foresee possibly happening on this approach shot is there's one little tree, Coalesce or Tesla. I think Tesla. So like I said, the par 5, we'd have a tap in eagle, because there's no way that me, not even using max distance drivers both times, should be sitting here parked for an eagle. Because I went relativity and Tesla, and I was 8 feet past the basket. So they both should just be par 4s. All right, hole 18, par 4. It's 420 feet downhill and blind, basically. It is around that tree that's center frame with the leaves on it. That's ultra safe. But distance was taken care of there. Though we would probably use the entropy due to this wind again and see if we can just kind of lob it up in there. That wind is so and sit down. It landed right by the basket. The wind blowing on me. Tap this guy out. Low and left, but my gosh, is this wind. Look at that. It's crazy, it's so windy. We'll have to do the closing by the truck. All right, so that does wrap it up for us here at Hilltop. It was definitely worth the drive. It was a lot of fun. I will for sure make an opportunity to come up here again, happen in the near future. I played the short tees here, kind of liked it. There was a lot of variety in all the different shot shapes. But that pretty much wraps it up. I'm gonna grab this camera and get out of here before the wind blows it over. So do me a favor, make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.